I used to sound smart in my head, but the moment I opened my mouth, word salad. People would nod politely, but I could see it in their eyes. They had no idea what I just said. And honestly, neither did I. If you've ever walked away from a conversation thinking, why did I say it like that? This video will change everything. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that used to haunt me, unclear speaking. You know that feeling when you're explaining something and halfway through you realize you've lost the plot? Or when someone asks you to repeat yourself again? I used to think I just wasn't a natural speaker. Turns out clarity isn't a gift, it's a skill. And these 9 habits, they completely transformed how I communicate. Whether you're in meetings, presentations, or just everyday conversations, these will help you sound 10x clearer, more confident, and more credible. Let's dive in. But before we do, if you struggle with rambling, freezing up, or feeling scattered when you speak, I've created something for you. It's called the Free Rambling Plan, and it's a simple guide that helps you organize your thoughts before you speak, so you never lose your train of thought again. The link is in the description. Grab it, use it before your next conversation or meeting, and watch how much clearer you sound. Okay, let's get into the habits. Habit 1. Pause before you speak. This sounds obvious, but most people don't do it. We feel this pressure to fill the silence immediately, so we start talking before we've even decided what we want to say. That's how rambling starts. The fix? Take a breath, even just 1 second. It gives your brain time to organize the thought. And here's the thing, pauses don't make you look unsure. They make you look thoughtful. I used to panic in meetings and just start talking to avoid awkward silence. Now, I pause, collect my thoughts, and speak with intention. People actually listen more. Habit 2. Start with the point. This one saved me. I used to give all the context first, then eventually get to my point. By then, people had tuned out. Now I flip it. Point first, details second. Instead of, so yesterday I was thinking about the project timeline and I realized we might have an issue with the vendor delivery because they mentioned last week that there could be delays and I'm wondering if we should, I say, we might need to adjust the project timeline. Here's why. See the difference? You hook people with the main idea, then explain. This is how clear speakers operate. Habit 3. Use fewer words. I used to think that more words equals more credible. Wrong. More words equals more confusion. Clear speakers are ruthlessly concise. They cut filler phrases like, I just wanted to say, to be completely honest, I think maybe possibly. Here's a challenge. Record yourself speaking for 30 seconds. Then listen back and remove every unnecessary word. You'll be shocked at how much fluff we add without realizing. Simple rule. If the sentence works without the word, cut it. Habit 4. Speak in chapters. This changed everything for me. Instead of letting my thoughts spill out like a stream of consciousness, I started organizing them into chapters. For example, I want to cover 3 things today. First, the timeline. Second, the budget. Third, next steps. Now your listener knows where you're going. They can follow along. And you won't lose yourself halfway through because you've already mapped it out. Think of it like giving someone a table of contents before you speak. It creates clarity for both of you. Habit 5. Replace with silence. We all have filler words. Mine was I'd say it 20 times in a 2-minute conversation. It made me sound unsure, even when I knew exactly what I was talking about. Here's the trick. Don't fight the filler. Replace it. When you feel coming, just pause instead. Silence feels awkward to you, but to the listener, it sounds confident. Practice this in low-stakes conversations first. Order coffee without saying Text a voice note without filler. Build the habit, and it'll show up when it matters. Habit 6. Slow down. When I'm nervous, I speed up. My brain goes faster, my words blur together, and suddenly I'm talking like I'm on 1.5x speed. Slow speakers sound more credible. Period. Try this. Before your next meeting or conversation, say to yourself, I will speak 20% slower than I think I need to. It feels weird at first, but to everyone else, you sound calm, clear, and in control. I started doing this before presentations, and people started telling me I seemed more authoritative. All I did was slow down. Habit 7. Finish your sentences. This was a sneaky one I didn't realize I was doing. I'd start a sentence, then trail off or switch mid-thought. So I was thinking we could maybe, try a different approach or Unfinished sentences make you sound unsure. Even if you are figuring it out as you go, finish the thought. Even if it's just, "So I was thinking we could try a different approach. I'll come back with specifics tomorrow." That's a complete thought. It feels resolved. The listener isn't left hanging. Habit 8. Use examples, not explanations. I used to over-explain everything. I thought if I just gave more detail, people would understand better, but I was doing the opposite, burying the point in explanation. Clear speakers use examples. Instead of explaining what structured speaking means, I'd say, it's like giving someone directions. You don't say, turn left eventually somewhere near the thing. You say, turn left at the second light. Examples make abstract ideas concrete. They're faster, clearer, and way more memorable. Habit 9. Practice out loud. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Thinking clearly doesn't equal speaking clearly. You can have the most brilliant thought in your head, but if you haven't practiced saying it out loud, it's going to come out messy. I started practicing my talking points out loud before meetings, presentations, and even tough conversations. Not scripted, just talking through the idea once or twice. And guess what? I stopped rambling. I stopped losing my train of thought because my brain had already done a dry run. If you want to sound clear, practice speaking, not just thinking. Okay, so here's the thing. These habits work, but if you want a system to tie them all together, something that helps you stay calm, clear, and confident even when the pressure's on, I built something for you. It's called the Complete No More Freezing Confidence Bundle, and it's literally everything I wish I had years ago. A 7-day workbook to break the freeze-up cycle, meeting prep notes so you walk in ready, not rattled, 50 affirmation cards to reset your mindset in seconds, conversation prompts so you never run out of words, the exact guide on how to stop rambling when you speak, plus audio and video coaching for those high-pressure moments. This isn't theory, it's the exact toolkit I use before every important conversation, presentation, or moment where I need to show up clear and confident. The link is in the description. And if you just want to start small, grab the free rambling plan first. It's yours, no strings attached. All right, that's it. 9 habits that will make you speak 10x clearer. Start with just one. Maybe it's pausing before you speak. Maybe it's speaking in chapters. Pick the one that resonates most and practice it this week. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment and let me know. Which habit are you going to try first? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Now go speak with clarity.